It begins in the early afternoon, at a small and quiet railway station. The air is cool, touched by the faint scent of pine. The platform is empty, except for a few travelers, their voices low, their movements unhurried. A train waits on the track, old but well kept, its dark green paint catching the soft light. The doors stand open, and a gentle hum from inside invites you aboard. You step onto the wooden floor, feeling the slight give under your feet. The seats are upholstered in warm, deep colors, and the windows are wide, framing the scenery beyond like moving paintings. With a smooth, steady motion, the train begins to roll forward. There is no hurry, only the slow rhythm of wheels on rails. The sound is a deep, calming heartbeat, carrying you further away from noise and closer to quiet. Through the window, fields stretch out green and golden, dotted with small houses. A dog sleeps in the shade of a tree. A windmill turns lazily in the distance. Gradually, the land begins to rise. Gentle slopes appear, dressed in tall grasses that sway in the breeze. A river glints in the sunlight, its surface broken by the occasional ripple from a drifting leaf. The train slows slightly as it curves through the first of many bends. You feel the soft pull of the turn, the quiet reminder that you are moving deeper into the mountains. The fields give way to tall pine trees, their trunks straight and close together. The air changes cooler now, and rich with the clean scent of resin. You hear the faint rustle of branches brushing against one another, like whispers passed from tree to tree. Sunlight filters through in narrow beams, making shifting patterns on the forest floor. The train sound changes here, a muted echo, as though the forest itself is listening. The train emerges into a clearing where a small village sits at the base of a steep ridge. Stone houses with red-tiled roofs cluster around a single square. A few villagers wave as the train passes, their gestures slow and friendly. You notice a bakery with its door open, releasing the faint aroma of freshly baked bread. The scent lingers for a moment before the forest returns. The track begins to climb, and soon the train crosses a long, high bridge. Far below, a river rushes through a deep valley, its water catching the light in quick silver flashes. You lean back, watching the mountains rise higher around you. Some peaks are capped with snow, while others wear blankets of dark green forest. The wind hums against the side of the carriage, a soft, steady lullaby. The train enters a long tunnel, and for a moment, everything is wrapped in darkness. The sound of the wheels seems louder here, echoing off the stone walls. You feel the gentle sway of the carriage as it moves forward. Then, slowly, the light returns, at first a thin line ahead, then a flood of brightness as the train emerges on the other side. Here, the land opens into a wide meadow, filled with wildflowers. Yellow, purple, and white blossoms nod gently in the wind. The grass moves like a slow wave, shifting with each breath of air. You see a small herd of goats grazing, their bells ringing softly as they wander. The sun begins to sink behind the peaks, painting the sky in shades of amber and rose. The train follows a winding track downward, toward another quiet village nestled by a lake. The water reflects the fading light, and a thin mist begins to rise from its surface. The wheels keep their steady rhythm, carrying you onward, deeper into the peace of the evening. By the time the train pulls into the final station, the first stars have appeared above the mountains. You step down onto the platform, the cool night air wrapping gently around you, and everything feels still.